What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Latacuente here for the Baseball Banter broadcast. And on this broadcast, we are going to be bantering about the team MVPs for the National League West Division. So we're closing out this mini series here, looking at the most valuable players for each team in the National League West. Now, before I get into my list, I want to hear from you, baseball fans. Let me know down in the comments who you believe each team in the National League West divisions team MVP are going to be for the 2023 season. Now we begin in alphabetical order with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, when it comes to the Arizona Diamondbacks, to me, Zach Gallen is their most valuable player. I think that when it comes to the 2023 season, Gallen absolutely can finish in the top 10 of the National League Cy Young Award. That's how much I believe in this player's talent and ability. I also think that for the Diamondbacks, this is a team that is really at the cusp. They are on the precipice of being a potential postseason team. Yes, it's going to be a difficult divisional battle, obviously, with the Dodgers and the Padres ahead of them, with the Giants ahead of them, in my opinion. But the lead between the Giants as the third team in this division, in my opinion, and the Diamondbacks is not that great. I also think that with a couple of breakout seasons from some of the young players, this is a team that absolutely can push towards a wild card spot. That being said, to me, Zach Gallen is going to be of extreme importance because he is going to be the ace of this roster. This is ace of this franchise, and he's going to be the one that the Diamondbacks really rely on to push them towards postseason contention. So for me, Zach Gallen is the most valuable player on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, as we look at the Colorado Rockies, I think it's obvious their highest paid player, Kris Bryant, is the most valuable. When you look at the first season that Bryant had with the Rockies, it did not go well. Injuries completely derailed the entire 2022 season. So 2023 is going to be the stamp that this player puts on his franchise appearance as a Colorado Rocky. I think that when the move was made, obviously, it's been discussed quite a bit, actually, on this channel and on our website, latacuenteledger.com. But to me, it was a very curious move, especially with everything that happened with Nolan Arenado, who should have been a career Colorado Rocky. But Bryant is the guy that they brought in to make the face of this franchise, and it hasn't panned out just yet. I think that he is going to be healthy. I think Bryant will be healthy in 2023 and allow himself to really get back to being one of the better players in Major League Baseball. Is he going to get back to that MVP caliber player that we saw back in 2016? Maybe, maybe not. But I think that for the Rockies, this will be the most valuable player because I think that what he provides versatility-wise, offensively driven, and the leadership and the pedigree that he comes from being a winning player has to filter in through the entire organization. So for the Colorado Rockies, Kris Bryant is the most valuable player. As we look at the Los Angeles Dodgers, to me, Mookie Betts is the most valuable. Now, there's any number of players that you can select on the Dodgers: Freddie Freeman, Clayton Kershaw. But by going with Mookie Betts, you look at the way that he kind of infiltrates the entire roster. What Mookie does is really how the Dodgers go. I think that when you look at what he is capable of doing versatility-wise, playing infield as well as the outfield, playing Gold Glove caliber defense no matter where you put him, and also being a catalyst in that lineup. I also think that Mookie is a clubhouse leader in a big way and in a quiet way. When you look at what Betts can be for Major League Baseball as a whole, this is, to me, one of the top 5 players in all of Major League Baseball when he's going right. This is going to be a guy for the 2023 season with the Dodgers kind of not necessarily being that same viewed as that same dominant clubhouse, that same dominant presence that they have been over the last decade. This is going to be a year of potential upset with the San Diego Padres. So to me, Mookie Betts is going to be of extreme importance for keeping the Dodgers as a full-fledged juggernaut in this division. So to me, Mookie Betts is the most valuable player. When it comes to the San Diego Padres, it's the player that to me is going to be one of the very best in the National League as a whole, and that is Manny Machado. I think that Machado has shown, especially with his runner-up to the most valuable player in 2022 season, that this is a guy who is absolutely capable of carrying not just his team, but also the league. I think that Manny is going to have a tremendously huge season in 2023. And for me, it is without a doubt the team MVP. Now, as we round out with the San Francisco Giants, to me, Logan Webb is going to be their most valuable player. I also think that for Webb, this is going to be a guy who finishes in maybe the top 5, top 10 of the National League Cy Young Award. This is a guy who absolutely can dominate from the mound, but I also think that he's going to be a quiet clubhouse leader. To me, he reminds me a lot of Matt Cain for these same San Francisco Giants. When you look at what this player is going to be capable of doing, as long as he stays healthy, this is a guy who absolutely can dominate on the mound. The Giants are going to be in a very interesting position in 2023, a very interesting season. The San Diego Padres are so much better, in my opinion, as well as the Dodgers. The Giants are going to be fighting for a wild card spot, in my opinion. It's going to be a very difficult battle. I also think that they're going to be fighting against the Diamondbacks to stay in that third spot in this division. While it may not mean a whole lot, but finishing fourth behind a team with some upstart talent like the Diamondbacks could really hinder the progression of the San Francisco Giants. They've lost out on a lot of guys this offseason that they were trying to target and go after to boost this team to make themselves better. With that being said, they did not get those players, which makes a guy like Logan Webb, who's already in-house, even that much more important. This is going to be a franchise and a player who is going to be the new face of the San Francisco Giants. With having Buster Posey retired a couple seasons ago, they let Brandon Belt walk. This, to me, is going to be the new face of the Giants franchise and therefore the most valuable player. But I want to hear from you, baseball fans. Let me know who are the team MVPs for each team in the National League West. You can let me know that down in the comments, or you can find me over on Twitter at banter_baseball, where we can keep the conversation rolling. As always, if you haven't followed us on our social media outlets, again, Twitter, banter_baseball, or on Instagram or our TikTok pages at Baseball Banter Broadcast. You can also show more support by following and heading over to our website, LaTaCuentaLedger.com, where we write new articles daily on the world of Major League Baseball, as well as many other topics. And if you want to show even more support, we have our merchandise shop, BaseballBanterBroadcast.com, where a ton of promo codes are running on the banner atop the website, where you can save on some Banter merchandise. Now, if you haven't already done so, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and the bell for post notifications, as most of our audience is not yet subscribed, and we're continuing to try to grow this baseball family, this baseball community. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you do, as we are continuing to cover the latest news, notes, as well as my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you catch me on the next broadcast when we banter about the world of baseball. Peace.